And I lose some tickets on the expert draft, but that's to be expected. Come on. Where are my rewards? Led 3 tickets there. And meh. I don't know why I open packs anymore. There is nothing worth getting. Okay, Patron of the Deepwood is really strong, but it requires me to draft almost exclusively Utera. Can I do that? The better pick is, of course, Battletech, which I passed on last time and regretted it immensely. So what do you think, guys? Patron of the Deepwood or Battletech? I haven't actually tried a Patron of the Deepwood draft. I may just go down that route. Just because I've not done it before. Battletech goes back to, yeah, goes back to Alpha. And I've played many drafts with Battle Tactician. So I'm going to go with what I haven't done before. Patron of the Deepwood. Now I prioritize Utera over almost everything else. Utera. Utera. And not worth prioritizing over the War Charger. Utera. 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 Garbage. Utera. 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 Not worth prioritizing over a War Charger. Utera. Utera. Oh. 4 bad cards, I take the Utera. Torgmai, I've got plans to banish this time. Utera. Blood Boon. Swamp Moss. Jeez. Seriously. I have 3 War Chargers, 5 Swamp Moss Ancients, 5 Swamp Moss Ancients. That's just insane. It's a third of my deck right there. Blood Barrier, I guess. I gotta take that guy. And Spirit Plume. I have no idea how this is going to go. 3 War Chargers and 5 Ancients. Oh, look, I get to open up with Patron of the Deepwood Ancients. Here, look at my opening play of a 7/7, 7/4, 7/4. That was a bad choice on my part. Always play Patron of the Deepwood first, just in case, you know, you don't have 5 Utera cards in your hand. Always play Patron of the Deepwood first. Okay. Fine by me. Let's go Swamp Moss Ancient. Battle. Bear. I think I'm going to go... Ooh, do I... Swamp Moss Ancient. War Charger. Swamos Ancient. The question is, do I play the Darksteel Enforcer and buff the War Charge? Ooh, he actually managed to get value here. No, I'm going Swamp Moss Ancient, Battle, Blood Boon. I win if I can keep pressure on, so let's keep the pressure on. Or I should win if I keep pressure on. My gosh, Daniel, how have you forgotten how strong Ionic War Charger is? You're not necessarily wrong, de jure. Blood Bindings. Awesome. Oh, wow, you're going to give me the option? Okay. I'm on 2.1. Yeah. Swamp Moss Ancient. Self-banished Groot? Self-banished Groot. I finally have what I might classify as a bad hand. Ooh, that's not good. Spore Lord, Torrent Soldier? Yeah. Not a fan of this hand at all. Yay, Moon Fever 2003! One, two, three. Patron. Excellent. Play Patron first. Although I'm playing the Ionic War Charger, so it doesn't really matter. But ooh, actually, Fungi might be my second play. If my Spore Lord lives, Fungi might be the better play. One, two. Actually, I may not have enough space on the board to do that. Patron in adjacent space. Okay. So I have to overwrite Spore Lord if I go that route. Yeah. This is tough. So I think I'm going to take 9 from Zrath and fill the board. That involves me clicking Battle, dropping Patron in 5 and 4, dropping Fungi in 3, cloning Fungi to 1. But then that opens the option for him to buff his Zrath or debuff my Patron to keep Zrath alive. I could drop Swamp Moss in front of Zrath and Ionic War Charger, which leaves me with a 12-3 and an Ionic War Charger on the board. And the 2-3, obviously. That may be the better play. I mean, he levels bad. He levels exactly the same as Swamp Moss Ancients. And I'd get 2 of him. I don't know. What do you think? The 2 lines I see are Swamp Moss Ancient to kill Zrath and Ionic War Charger, or Battle, drop Patron of the Deepwood and clone Fungi. I don't know what's going on with my chat today. So Captain of Outer Space, if I play Swamp Moss first, I don't have the Utera cards to get 2 patrons. I only get 1 patron in that scenario. If the Ionic War Charger was a new Terra card instead of an Ionic War Charger, that's exactly the play I would make. Yeah, I'm going to go for the board fill. Leveling the Ionic War Charger was not a bad idea. Especially when he does that. And my hand this time is kind of crappy. Oh. What was the point of all of that? Whee! Fly around! I guess he did get 2 cards out of it without actually investing in anything, but it seemed bad. I dropped War Charger and Dark Steel buffing the War Charger. Seems sound. Certainly better than playing Scatter the Seeds. Okay, now that's kind of silly. We will go right to Sower. And there. And Spore Lord. And Battle. And I'll save myself 14 damage. 1, 2. No! Well, the patron has to kill this Wrath. I don't really see that as an option for me. Even more so now. But I don't get a clone of him, which is terrible. And Dark Steel. Swamp Moss. Swamp Moss doesn't live. Swamp Moss for level Swamp Moss or Dark Steel. 12/12 or an 6/8 with +3 to a target. I'll take the combat trick. So sad that I didn't get an extra patron. It was the whole reason I drafted this deck, was to get the patron triggers. Emberwind, okay. Blizzard Shaman gets the buff set Emberwind. So that goes there. And that goes there. Come on, rank 3s. Okay, that's not really what I wanted, but it'll do. Maybe. It's actually pretty bad now that I think about it. Bear. Move. Battle. Blood Boon. Oh, come on. All rank 1s. 4.1. Oh, all he needs is a halfway decent draw here, and I'm done for. That's a halfway decent draw. See if I can draw something better than this. That is better. But I'm still probably dead. That 4.1 killed me. Nice try. You didn't move the creature you needed to. That's not your fault. Well, let's see here. I have to block... Actually, I can. No, I have to block everything. I can't do that. I can block all the rank 3s, but the rank 1's still enough to kill me. Could use the Spirit Bloom, but then I get into a worse state next turn. Not seeing it out here. Yeah, I'm really not. Oh well, I always wanted to die to Catacomb Spider. Spirit Bloom would have let it get back to my turn, but I don't have any way to deal 29 damage before I die. And yeah, those level 1 turns early in the player level, late player levels, are just murder. I had significant momentum going into player level 3, and I lost it all. Admittedly, I'm playing a very aggressive deck, and the longer the game goes, the less likely I am to win it, but gosh, that was painful. So what have y'all thought about the new cards so far? For the Prelude to War. I really feel like Stoneblade is kind of dropping the ball on communicating, though. I mean, with the last one, with the last mini expansion, the Factions Unite, which was a terrible name because the factions aren't uniting. They are splintering. Never mind. When I hear the phrase Factions Unite, I think all the factions come together. Anyways, neither here nor there. With the last one, they had the nice article from Justin Gary saying, hey, we're going to talk and communicate more. And we're going to do this big 4-week event, one releasing pre-release or pre-constructed decks, one faction at a time, yada, yada, yada. It was going to be awesome. This time, 2 days ago, we get, and here are spoilers for the next release, and release is tomorrow. It's really all I've heard about it. And it just seems to have kind of come out of nowhere. I suspect that everybody at Stoneblade is really focused on getting to that rebalance and new UI. And they had on their calendar, we release cards on this date. We've got them coded. Everything is ready to go. And they went, oh, hey, look, that date's 2 days away. Here, have a bunch of spoilers, everybody. Go have fun. That's kind of what it feels like to me from the outside. Sparky seems like a fun card, but yeah, he's not going to be constructed viable if you're going for top tier decks. But I don't mind putting fun cards in the game. It is a card that I will construct at some point that deck. I will not be dropping the gigantic amount of silver for it. But it is a nice, fun card. Azure, spacing the spoilers out a little bit more would have been nice, for one. I know there are only 8 cards, but doing spoilers 2 weeks early when there's nothing else going on and saying, here's the release date, we're going to give you a spoiler card every other day for 2 weeks, doesn't seem bad. Every other day, 5, 10, and that would only be 5 cards. So you still have 3 cards that weren't spoiled. I'd also like them to start, and I've been posting at Justin Gary on Twitter. Funny, he hasn't actually responded to me, but that I'd like to start seeing some previews of what's to come. Start talking about the draft or the card rebalance. There's a ton of just theory articles that can go into that without even going into all the specifics. Say for, yeah, anyways. New cards go live tomorrow. Plus, you can start, I would love to start seeing some previews of the UI. At this point, they should have working mock-ups that they could show off and say, this is what we're going to look like. Let's start getting some actual feedback. Unless I missed my guess, the only people that have gotten to give any feedback thus far would be the QA team. People on the QA team, I don't know if anybody's in here right now, but could correct me if I'm wrong, but I assume that they have at least gotten a look at the new UI and are doing some testing with it, or will be at some point. By the way, welcome to Captain of Outer Space. That's a lot of space to captain. Chrono 2 and Ekchion, or Chikon, Ekchikon, Chikon, Chison, Epitomeric, Mernock, Epitomeric, Epi2Mernock, Gamgee, Inmander, Mike Dawes, Moonfever 2003, Snuggletooth. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Captain, it was a very long time ago, and it was just for the main landing page. It wasn't any client for the actual gameplay. The mock-ups that they showed were for the news page, which is an improvement. Having news that you can see from the first, when you open the app or the application is definitely nice. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely appreciated. And having the featured sales and whatnot. But that's the screen I'm honestly the least interested about, because it's the one that is the pass-through. It's your entry point, and you go off and actually play the game. Sorry, I knew you've been here before, Captain of Outer Space. I apologize if I had insinuated otherwise in my welcome statement to you. All right, Muon. Where's your putty glue on? If I remember correctly, muon is a subatomic particle smaller than a quark. Let's see if I'm right. Internet, don't fail me now! The muon is an elementary particle similar to the electron, with an electric charge of -1 e and a spin of 1/2. But with a greater mass. Okay, so it's not smaller than a quark. It's larger than a quark. It is still a subatomic particle, so I was pretty close, but not perfect. I guess it is. It's believed not to have a substructure, so it is an elementary particle. That's something. That's kind of annoying. The way this is placed, my patron of the Deepwood isn't spectacular. Because I'm going to move the ionic ore charger to the right, so it doesn't die. Well, I guess I could leave it where it is. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, move the ionic ore charger to the right, drop patron in 2 and 3, and torrent soldier in 1. Whenever he ends his turn, Mr. Muon. Go, subatomic particle! An elementary particle at that. Indivisible. First, you would have to actually end your turn for me to make my next play. You know there's a big red button on the bottom right corner that says in turn. You can press that or click that, and then I can respond to your play. De jure, but the atom isn't indivisible. I know it's what atom means from Greek, if I remember correctly, but atoms aren't indivisible. Nuclear fission proves that. Turn timer thoughts. That's a good question. I'm of the opinion that almost anything is better than what we have right now. I personally like the idea of a bank. You have 2 minutes per turn with 5 minutes in the bank, and whenever you exceed the 2 minutes, the bank starts counting down, and that's that. Um, that does have the possibility to make a game go infinitely long. There are certain decks that can stalemate, truly stalemate, that can never be broken. If you're playing those decks, I'm sorry. You'll just have to decide at some point in player level 38 that it's time to move on. Alright, so you finally ended your turn. I'm going to move the War Charger over, take my 2-for-1 value, and level Torrent Soldier. I guess you could still put a max. The UI starts to get clunky if you do this, but you could also put just a max game timer. So you still have your 20-minute, you have a 5-minute turn timer, or a 5-minute bank, and a 2-minute turn timer. But that seems really silly. That's too many timers ticking down. Okay, do you have what you want for Darkforged? I don't like that you have that, but thus far it's not a problem for me. Question is, do you have another Darkforged? Nope. Awesome. We will go with that there. Buffing Torrent Soldier. Move that over. And Swamp Moss. Spore Lord. Spore Lord. Maybe I should have played the Swamp Moss there. If the deck punishes me and doesn't give me a fungi, you know, this guy in my next hand, then I'll regret the play. But if it does give me if it rewards me playing the Spore Lord and gives me the fungi, I'll be quite happy. Oh, why did you buff that? You should have buffed the Betrayer. That was dumb. Still should have buffed the Betrayer. Well, let's see here. I think I want to play a fungi. I want to clone the fungi. I think I'm going to battle. Move the War Charger. Play the War Charger. That seems pretty good. I got Guardian. Whoa! That was not what I wanted to do. Got Guardian. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. You should buff the Grimgaunt Betrayer. Well chosen. 7-4. Oh. I gotcha. Let's see here. I think we're going to go ahead and trade that off. Drop War Charger. Battle. Oh, look. That's a giant War Charger. That's a rank 3 War Charger. What are you going to do about my rank 3 War Charger on turn 2.1, sir? Group meal it. Seems sensible. If we do that, obviously, and that, yeah, that seems good. And you did the right thing about my War Charger. You ignored it completely. Now I'm drawing all rank 1s, though. I'm on Patron with 3 other Utera cards. It's the whole reason I drafted this way. To be fair, I think this Iron War Charger is going to run away with the game. He's going to have to dedicate 2, maybe 3 cards to killing it. Ferocious Roar. That's actually really discouraging for me. I thought I was going to be able to kill Zrath. Turns out I'm not going to be able to kill Zrath. Battle. Almost. Almost. Yeah, I'll put it there. Yay! Patron and the ability to play it. Now if he can just clear out some lanes for me. I will gladly take 10 while he's taking 14 on each hit. And if he throws something in front of the War Charger, I'll gladly trade it off on this Wrath and reestablish my board state with Patron. Question is, do I play the Spore Lord or do I play the Darksteel Enforcer as my other play? Not entirely sure on that one. It'll depend upon my board state and what he's got out there. If he drops something with 8, 9, or 10 health opposite this Swamp Moss, I'm definitely playing the Enforcer. Doop, 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 doop. Come on, Mr. Muon. You may be subatomic, but I can still see you. Tarsus. Tarsus by far. Although in draft, I would say that Deepwood is probably the best. Just because Necrium is kind of pretty terrible in draft. Right now. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'll go ahead and make this trade. I can play the Darksteel Enforcer pre-combat because it's the Aloyan card, not an Utera card. To make this trade, I can battle. And look, now I have 2 open lanes side by side. With 3 Utera cards in my hand, I can drop 2 10-7s. And I have 5 Utera cards here. Banned. Already did it, Snuggle. Already did it. Wow. Okay, then. It's an even trade, but oh, right. Obviously. Battle. Replace. Torrent Soldier. And kill that. Alright, so I've got 4 Patron of the Deep Woods on the board to his Marrow Fiend. Welcome to Don Juan Master. And I think that's the only new person. See if my giveaway codes are still good. mail.yahoo.com. What's my password? Hey, I remembered it. Skip for now. Wow. Soothsayer Hermit into Soothsayer Hermit. That would be terrifying if Patron of the Deepwood wasn't dealing 32 damage to you. Good game. That's the way that deck was supposed to work. Alright. Let's see here. Search for Nick Fiorillo. Streamer codes. Aha! There it is. What was the last draft code I gave away? Go ahead and get in queue. Play. Twitch.tv. Messages. La 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 la. Messages. Whew, I gotta stand up and turn on the fan. It's getting hot in here. And I'm not going to take off all my clothes. Nobody wants that. Trust me. I'm kind of hairy. Oh. Ah, Fan, you feel so good. Outbox. Last winner was Serenug. Wow. It was a month ago. August 24th. And it ended in 609H. Okay, 609H is there, so that would be the next one. Copy. Alright, and let me see here. Twitch.tv, open chatga. Doop, 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 doop. Hey, Diggins! Good luck, sir. Sorry if I've delayed you a couple seconds while I was off doing giveaway stuff. I will open this up with a Bear Rider. You can see it's pretty terrible, but that's what I got. Could have done a Spirit Bloom, but yeah. Keyword. Pound. Patron. Town. Pound. Patron. Town. Dagadon, of course. I don't have any buff, so I'm going to have to accept it. Interesting. I think I will go with a Swamp Moss Ancient and a Swamp Moss Ancient. Battle in turn. Yuck. Where are my good cards? Well, I guess Ionic War Charger is a good card, but it's going to be Ionic War Charger and Fungi. That was not nice. War Charger, Fungi. Look to kill him next turn, somehow. Yeah, that'll work. Interesting. Drop that there. Drop that there. That was a mistake. I should not have put the Swamp Moss in front of the Deep Wood. I should have taken the 5. Oh well. Too late now. He should definitely kill off the Fungi because I have a Spore Lord on the board. It'll get worse for him because I've got another Spore Lord in my hand. I guess Cadaverous Thicket is an option here. If he kills the Fungi, which he should be able to do. There are enough 6 attack creatures that killing the Fungi makes a lot of sense. No, he chose to take out the Spore Lord instead. I gotta admit, that would not have been my choice of things to do, but more power to you. And we'll drop the Swamp Moss. Battle. You have 2 Frost Shadow Strikes level. Congratulations, sir. Currently, we have 7 people entered in the giveaway. The Shoveler capitalization does matter. So you are not successfully entered. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We Herald of Destruction. Interesting. I think I'm going to go with War Charger and War Charger. Ignore the Stegodon, kill it next turn. Since I don't have anything, Spirit Bloom, but I don't have anything that really kills it well here. I'm getting a 18-point advantage in that attack. Yeah, that seemed like the right idea. Yes, the Shoveler, you now show up on the left side of my giveaway window. You have correctly entered the giveaway. Welcome Strax and the Strax 1 and the Shoveler as well. That is a gigantic bear at a very inopportune time for me. I'll take the extra card. I don't see another reason to do anything else. Push my damage here. Kill off the Stegodon with the Ancient. Get 12 damage through and an extra card. Unfortunately, it's on turn 2.3, not 3.1. Would have been nice. That's an even trade. Ah, there you go. Frost Shatter Strike. Tremendous, tremendous value. Oh, nice. This hand is not so nice. 3.1, 5 level 1 cards. Shatter Strike. Detecting a trend here. There's really no way I can save the bear, so we will battle Blood Boon, the mobility creature. Make it a substantial threat. Finally, my Patron of the Deepwood. And 4 Utera cards to go with it, so it gets to give me my double ones. Come to me, my foxies. That's a fox, right? Yeah, that's a fox. Ooh, that's not the 3.1 turn he wanted. Although effective. Frost Shadow Strike is a very strong card. Click your battle button. Someday. What does Frost Shadow Strike say? Pink. Rank 3, deal 11 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Target creature you control gets plus 11 attack. Seven, 4. Patron. Patron. Fungi. Oh, the fox? I'm sorry. When Patron of the Deepwood enters the field from your hand, if you have 3 or more Utera cards in your hand, you may put a copy of it into an adjacent space. So in a heavy Utera deck, it's Echo Wisp on steroids. Or Either Hound on steroids. Take your pick. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Battle. What do I have in my discard for plants? I think I've got a Cadaverous Thicket. No, it's in my hand. Crap. I do have a Grapple Vine, though. That I would not mind getting rid of. Somewhere. There it is. Yay, War Chargers! Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Moon Fever. I completely missed that for you. You have my apologies for not picking up on the "What does the fox say" request. Oh. Feels such a shame to have to do that. But that's what I have to do. I mean, that's just value. War Charger goes there. That's what I had to do. I didn't really have an option. Sorry, Moon Fever. I am a failure at memes. Never really got that song anyways. Didn't make any sense to me. He's trying to block the Ionic War Charger in, because basically he has to. If he doesn't, he's taking 15 when he has 28 left. It's not a winning proposition. I have the life total that I can just ignore this Stegodon. Yeah. I'm going to ignore the Stegodon, move him over, drop Fungi here, and pre-combat Blood Barrier here. That's kind of sad. That was my best play, but that's still kind of sad. And wow, look at that hand. If Fungi goes unblocked, I win. I can drop double Darksteel Enforcer, double buffing Fungi for the victory. If Ionic War Charger goes unblocked, I win for the same reason. Yep. Matrix Warden for the win! Except it's not Matrix Warden. It's better. Stronger. Scarier than before. Matrix Warden wins games. That extends to Brightsteel Enforcer. Yeah, I know I didn't need the double buff. But since I had a hand of nothing but level 1 cards, it seemed that I didn't have anything to lose. Alright, so while I'm waiting for this... Oops. Sorry. I was going to say, while I'm waiting for this next game, let me do the roll-off for the giveaway. But while I'm waiting for him to take his first turn, let's pop up the giveaway window. Window capture 10. No. 9. Whoa. The heck? I have my baby on here. Nope. There we go. Rolling off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it. Snuggletooth. Congratulations, sir. You have won this giveaway. Click on send message. Go Solforge giveaway code. Oops. www.solforgegame.com/redeem and Control V. Send. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your free draft code. Seismic Adept. So you get to move my creatures around. So it doesn't matter where I play them. Put one there and one there. And yes, I will start out with double War Chargers. Because I didn't have the Utera cards to play my patron. Which makes me sad. Somehow, despite drafting, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Over 2/3 of my deck is Utera. I still managed to draw 3 Alloying cards with my Zephyr Mage. Fancy. Did I have a plant back here? No. Darn it. Swamp Moss Ancient and Torrent Soldier? Torrent Soldier. I'm sure he's got the activators for the Steam Sentinel, but right now I'm not too concerned about it. I also am pretty certain he's going to give it mobility and make a positive trade with one of my War Chargers. Which is less good. But also not much I can do about it. I don't believe that that is an expert draft code. I believe it is a regular draft code, Snuggletooth. I don't actually know because I haven't redeemed any of them myself, but I have my suspicions. Tech? What the what? With the activate card in hand. Wow. Bravo, sir. I applaud you. We will go Darksteel Enforcer. Buffing himself. Battle. And Swamp Moss Ancient. Ah. Really? Iztec and Iztec's Flame together. I could have Blood Moon the Ionic War Charger. Probably should have. I had to kill the Iztec. That wasn't a question. Wow, this is a terrible hand. Slowly move over to take out the 1/1, eh? Let's go with another War Charger. And the Metamines? Yeah. What else was I going to play out of that? Oh, so I leveled all 3 of my Ionic War Chargers. And 2 Swamp Moss Ancients. 2 of my 4 Swamp Moss Ancients. For some reason I thought I had 5. Oh well. Oh, I do have 5. There's one in my hand. 3 War Chargers, 5 Swamp Moss Ancients. Do, 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 do. 9 o'clock. That's actually later than I realized. That means my stuff here is done. Should be. So he moved over. That's fine. Knew that was going to happen. Aether Tap. Disappointing, but also fine. War Charge. Oh, God. Really? 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. You move over there. You move there. Buffing this guy, so you have to answer him. And you move there. You can't just keep ignoring the Metamine Explorer. Sorry, but no. Oh, well, possibly thank goodness. If he kills the Metamine Explorer, I get another card and might be able to trigger my Patron of the Deepwood. And he should move the Steam Sentinel over and kill the Metamine Explorer now. I don't see why he wouldn't do that. He's gotten tremendous value out of that Steam Sentinel. It's time for it to die. Hopefully he doesn't have one of the Iztec spells. Okay, he's got another Steam Sentinel. That's grand. And that doesn't have enough mobility, but it's now strong enough that it kills. He still should move the Steam Sentinel over and take out the Metamine Explorer. Choosing not to. Interesting. Well, that's somewhat disappointing for me. I still think he should move over and take it out. He doesn't know that I'm on Patron of the Deepwood here, and that drawing a card could possibly enable me to play it. You're welcome, Snuggletooth. Okay, so get free damage. Don't get to play my Patron. Definitely disappointing. Guess we drop Bright Tusk and the token, because why not? And we drop Darksteel, buffing the Metamind. If he's not going to kill it, I'll use it to push damage again and again. And now the extra card isn't terribly beneficial to me. Yeah, there's still some things. I could draw another War Charger. Yeah. Double War Charger here wouldn't be bad. I also wouldn't mind the Torrent Soldier. Let's see here. What else could he do? Not much. Waiting, waiting. He could be sniping. If so, hi Das Flug. Hope you're enjoying the stream. This text Flame to kill the Darksteel Enforcer and keep the Steam Sentinel alive. Seems like a lot of effort to keep that Steam Sentinel alive. Not gonna lie, it seems a little odd. That dies at the end of his next turn, so there's no point in me killing it. I will drop the War Charger here. And the Swamp Moss here. I know he's looking for his activate creature. I'm fine with that. It will hurt. It'll hurt a whole lot. But I can endure it. Because if he activates both those guys, I kill them easily with this hand. This time I probably will, though, Blood Boon, if possible. Something would have to die, and with the current board state, that's not a guarantee. Seismic Adept gets to move my creatures around. Okay. I'd prefer you didn't, but I can see that I don't really have a choice in the matter. What's your second play? Ambusher. Awesome, I get to kill something. Heaven Skull dies. Gives me an open lane for my War Charger. I battle. I drop Blood Boon on said War Charger. And it doesn't really matter what I play. It's going to get moved in front of the Seismic Adept. I'll go ahead and put the Swamp Moss for max damage, but it's going to get moved in front of the Seismic Adept and eaten. And my 3.1 is all level 1s, because of course it is. And he gets to play level 3 cards before I get to play level 3 cards. This could be very, very, very bad. Really not a fan of the all level 1 3.1 turn, particularly when going second. The reason the first player has such an advantage is because of this. If the person who goes second whiffs on 3.1, you get such a potential for a dominant board state that it's impossible to come back. Now, I am ahead on board, I feel. Yes, he does have the 2 Steam Sentinels, but my board state is stronger than his. He could trade the Seismic Adept for the Swamp Moss. I'd be fine with that. Pay the tap. That's a trade. Okay. Swamp Moss is still moving in front of the Seismic Adept. No, the Steam Sentinel in front of the War Charger. Did not see that coming. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So what else are you going to do? There you go. Move that over. So that gives me the ability to kill the Seismic Adept with a rank 1 creature, which I appreciate. I think if I were in his position, I would have taken the 7 damage to the face on me and traded off the Steam Sentinel. Keeping that Seismic Adept alive is more valuable. Because now I just kill it here. And I play a Spring Dryad here. Gosh, that's terrible. That's what I've got, but it's terrible. So Snuggletooth, what did you get for your pack 1, pick 1? That was pretty bad. Yeah, I killed off the War Charger. In the realm of no-brainer. Ooh, he has an Agamemnon, though. Nice. Not terribly good, but nice. Yeah, I'm killing that with the token. Token. Buff the only creature attacking on my side. Battle. In turn. I'm getting rank 2s at least. I have one more shot at drawing a rank 3 in player level 3. I only have 3 rank 3 cards, so it's not that surprising. But the fact that I only have 3 rank 3 cards makes the all rank 1 hand particularly surprising. Come on, Das Flug, Das Flug, Das Flug. Yeah, that is kind of a crummy pack. I probably would have taken your Anti-Warlord instead of the Evoker, but maybe the Nexus Gunner. Warlord would be nice if you can pick up the Dark-Forged Yeti. Nice try. Guess what happens now? I drop Torrent Soldier. I believe this, unless I'm mistaken, is 3 poison. Free! And drop that there. If you want to save your Seismic Adept, you can, but it means my Swamp Moss Ancient gets moved to an open lane. And then the poison kills the Vengeful Spirit. Blah! And I did manage to draw 1 rank 3 card and play level 3. How bad was my player level 2, though, that I only had 3 rank 3 cards leveled? On the bright side, 2 of them were Ionic War Chargers. Didn't see either one. Clear the board. I'm perfectly fine with that. Enforcer. Self-buff. Battle. Blood Boon. Not the greatest play, but that's what I got. Seriously, game? Now I have significantly more than 3 rank 3 cards. Try 8. I'm going to end up Sonic Bursting and Ebon Skull Knight. Actually, I'm going to Sonic Burst the Zephyr Mage. War Charger, Metamind, Spore Torrent. I do know the Spore Torrents are clogging my deck up a little bit. Or Spore Torrent. 1, singular. But seriously. 8 rank 3 cards. And the one I draw is a Spore Torrent. Oof. That pick 3 there. Are you going to go for the Patron of the Deepwood? You already have 2 Tempest cards. That's going to be rough. Portal Shade. Even trade, unfortunately. Got another play, though. That's not a bad one. I mean, any card you throw in front of the 25 is going to die in all likelihood. So, use a rank 1, get it leveled. Agamemnon, that stings. It's going to have a crap ton of mobility. Spore Torrent. Metamind. War Charger. Agamemnon can go where he pleases. He'll die if he hits any creature. Oh, wow. I hope something dies on my turn. Like Agamemnon. I will totally throw the Ionic War Charger in front of it, that put it on that Spore Torrent. Or that Torrent Soldier. No, my opponent's dead if the Ionic War Charger is still alive. I won't be doing that. I can take the extra 8 to win the game. Really should pay more attention to lethal. Steam Sentinel. You have to kill the War Charger. You don't have a choice. Good game. All I have to do is Blood Boon on the Metamind Explorer, and I win with 14 damage. Good game. Exacxies, too. Good game, Das Flug. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Alright, this is going to... Oh, that was the end of my tournament. Good grief, how did I do? I thought I was 2-1. I didn't do my usual, let's stop and go for all the marbles. See if I can get my entry fee back. I don't know if I was at 2-2. Oh, good. That was a 2-1, so 3-1. Let's open this pack that is worthless to me. A ferocious roar and an Aether Root. Oh my gosh! Oh, and it is now 9:30 my time. I still have to get up and go to work in the morning, so I think I'm going to call it that. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do not already follow me, please click the little heart button down below. If you really, really like the stream, click the donate button down below and send me some cash. Cash will get put back into the game. I just realized that I haven't made good on that promise from the last donation. Wow. I don't even remember who it was. Who was the last person that donated to me? It's been so long. This is what I get for not streaming in a month. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be chopping this thing up into the 2 drafts and putting them up on YouTube. So if you're one of my YouTube viewers, hi everybody! Appreciate you all too. And past that, have a great night everyone. Until next time. My wife and daughter are out of town until at least Saturday, so I will probably do some more streaming. Saturday afternoon I'll be watching football, even though my college football team is doing terribly this year. Really, really terribly. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Anyways, take it easy. Bye.